Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1989 Score Baseball. This is actually, they're two boxes. So this is the main box. I got the one with Wade Boggs on the cover. So this is just a normal box that they released. But I also got a second box, which is way back here, which is a Rack Pack box. And this is a lot of real estate. This is a massive, massive box. And it had a massive number of packs in it. I think it had 24 packs, but each one of these packs had 48 cards, and that was 47 player cards, and then one of the, which is this, Young Superstars. So every single one of the trivia, or every single one of the rack packs had one of these, and it also had, how many trivia cards did it have? I think it had, I want to say, I think it did have 3 per pack. So I got a whole bunch of trivia packs. So that meant I was opening 2 boxes with an absolute ton of cards. And it set me up well to be able to get pretty close to completing a set, if not completing one. Because one box for a 660 card set, that's not going to finish a set. And in fact, the set that I did get, or the pile of unique cards that I did get, it was a lot, but I got a lot of doubles as well. So I was absolutely nowhere near a complete set from the regular box, but the Rack Pack box was one that I could have gotten a complete set out of, but I was over 100 cards away. And that actually did kind of surprise me, because the number of doubles that I got in the rack packs was very similar. I would say probably about 65 to 70% close to a complete set. So it was a lot of doubles to end up with, and a long ways to be away, of course. But between the two boxes, I got these are the cards that I got that were unique to the second box that I didn't have in the first box. So these were the cards that helped me complete the set. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6. So I got 56 cards that I needed for the regular set, which was a lot, except I needed an additional 53. So I needed almost 110 cards, or 1/6 of the set, to complete the set. And I got about half of those, a little over half of those, in the second box. And Tony Gwynn and Jose Canseco are the 2 big stars that I got unique to the second box that helped me get toward the complete set. But what really disappointed me was that in my complete set, the 2 stars I'm missing are Cal Ripken Jr. and Roger Clemens. And I didn't get either of them across either box, and I got well over 2 sets worth of cards across the 2 boxes. And so missing an additional 53 cards from the complete set after all of these was a lot. That was kind of tough, because if I'd gotten 2 of these boxes and didn't complete a set, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. But that Rack Pack box has, let's see, it has about a set and a half's worth of cards in it. And I really do wish that I'd gotten closer with just the Rack Pack box. But between these 2 boxes, I absolutely should have been able to complete a set or gotten within like 10 cards. 53 is a lot. That is a whole lot. So that was kind of tough for me. I was also surprised at how far away from a complete set the trivia cards ended up being, because in the Rack Pack box, I got pretty close. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I got 38 out of 56 in the Rack Packs. And not that this is a set that you care about, but it would be nice to at least complete it. So 38 out of 56 means I got about 2/3 of the set. But of the regular packs, I only got one additional trivia card toward this set. And the number of doubles I have is an absolute ton. because these are the doubles, and then the complete set, or the number of original cards in this that are doubles from here. So the number of doubles I got across the 2 boxes is a lot more than the number of unique cards. And like I said, I'm about 2/3 of the way through the trivia, and that's just weird. I was surprised that I ended up getting only 1 additional card to go in there from the second box, from the smaller box. But before I get into talking about the additional cards I got, I wanted to talk a bit about the cards themselves. And the cards, I gotta give Score credit. These cards are not bad cards. The card back I like. I think it's well laid out, well distributed, easy to read. But as far as the card designs themselves, in '88 they had the makings of a good design, but the biggest problem they had was the quality of card production was low. Here the pictures are a lot stronger, and while they don't stand up to mid-90s levels, for '89 they are amazingly good, and the pictures are well selected, and the way that the border and everything works, the cards actually, I was surprised as I went through the packs. I enjoyed pretty much every single image. Some of them stood out enough, like Julio Franco here. That's one of those cards that actually stands out and kind of grabs your attention. They're not the best images in the world, but they are very, very strong images. And so for this era, you would expect good images. These, I think, are, I mean, Topps was doing good images. I definitely give Topps credit for that. The quality of the scorecard was better, though, and I enjoy going through these cards better than I've gone through Fleer, better than Donruss, and better than Topps from this era. And that is a big credit to give to Score for what they were creating in 1989, which meant going through these packs, I enjoyed the process of going through them. I've never liked the trivia cards, never really understood why they bothered with them, and that was an annoying part of the experience. But going through the images was really good. And then also the young superstars in the rack packs. The only young superstar that I got of any note, I mean, I got Greg Maddux, since that was good, but apart from that, I got Bo Jackson, and I actually got 2 Bos. Now, neither of them are perfectly centered. This one is in pretty good shape, but the glossy nature of the cards are kind of cool, but it's not a star-studded affair. And so these were nice to get, but to me, these cards, they didn't have much of a design. I didn't really care to get to the set. And so these had very much a junk wax feel of, okay, what am I going to do with these cards? Whereas when the score cards, the score proper cards, these ones I was actually kind of excited to get, because they looked really good, and so I enjoyed the idea of, okay, yeah, I'm going to have a bunch of these cards. I don't mind that, because I did have stars, and because they didn't look as mediocre as these designs. So I wish that these were more exciting, but that was just kind of the nature of what they put into the rack packs, which is perfectly fine. And they did have a couple of error cards. So in the rack packs, I got the Jose Rijo error card, and I got the Paul Gibson error card. And then in the regular box, I got Paul Gibson and Jose Rijo again. So I got the same doubles in both of the boxes, or the same errors in both of the boxes. And like I said, I did not get a I did not get a Roger Clemens card, so I don't know which version that would come out as. And I believe George Brett was the other error card that I was able to remember. And I didn't get the error on that. And there are, I think, 4 other errors that the cards I got were the regular cards. So, oh well. Now in the rack packs, like I said, I'm missing Cal Ripken Jr. and I'm missing Roger Clemens. I'm also missing from that. I'm missing Tony Gwynn and I'm missing Jose Canseco. As for the doubles I got in the rack packs, I got a Kirby Puckett, George Brett, Ozzie Smith, Eddie Murray, Don Mattingly, Barry Bonds, Robin Yount, Wade Boggs, and then I got a Craig Biggio, a John Smoltz, and I got 2 big units. I got 2 Randy Johnson rookies. These are all doubles. So the main set, of course, has the original. And then in the other box, I got, for doubles, I got an additional Bo Jackson and an additional Barry Bonds. But I also, as singles in the regular box, but doubles because of the fact that I got 2 boxes, I got an extra Mark McGwire, Kirby Puckett, Ernie Whitt. Why did I pull this out? I think I thought this was Robin Yount. Barry Bonds, Wade Boggs, Craig Biggio, John Smoltz, and another Randy Johnson. So between the 2 boxes, I got 4 Randy Johnsons and only 2 John Smoltz, 3 Craig Biggios. I got 2 Mark McGwires and I think 4 Barry Bonds. So I did pretty well across all of that. That was definitely pretty good. So for me, I was really fascinated by how, comparing a regular pack box to a rack pack. That was the whole key to what I was interested in looking at. And what I saw is that the regular box is about what I would expect. Came out about the way that I'm normally used to. Almost half as many doubles as cards in the main set, which when you get a second box, this pile grows more quickly, but still, it's about right. But this surprised me where the rack packs had a lot more doubles than I was expecting. And I could see the patterns. I mean, I love putting together puzzles, so I break these down, find the patterns, and then sort them sort them out in that way, which is a really interesting experience to go through. But for my own experience, I got to say, as much fun as it is to do a rack pack, I would not seek it out because I don't think that it's necessary. If it's a better value per card, then it's definitely worth going after. And if you want to get some of the young superstars and get try for Greg Maddux and for Bo Jackson, then that's definitely a good opportunity. But I just expected to get closer to a set, and I was surprised at how far away I was, and the fact that I am probably about 2.5. I have enough cards for about 2.5 sets, and I'm still 53 cards shy, which is just weird. But I am, even though I have the set, I actually do want to get one more box with a different player on the top and try to see if I can get within 5 or 10 cards of a complete set with the second box. I really don't know why I would bother to do it because it's just taking up space, but I enjoyed going through this. I enjoyed opening up these packs and going through and seeing the images, seeing the way the cards looked. These aren't cards that I want to frame and put on the wall and enjoy as art because they're not that good. But overall, I thought that the experience was enough fun because the cards have just a strong enough design to them that for me it was a fun experience. And so I got to give them credit. I never really thought anything of 89 Score Baseball, but they actually did pretty well with this set. So this was fun for me. And like I said, I'm going to open up one more box and just see how close to a set I can get because it was a worthwhile experience. So that's what I've got to say for the boxes. It was fun, and yeah, it may not be filled with superstars, but I mean it does have a Randy Johnson rookie card in it, so that's good. But overall, yeah, I had fun. So thank you guys for watching.